decree addressed to the Ministry of External Affairs, Lagos, and declared as diplomatic baggage, had no diplomatic marking on them, as required by Article 27.4 of the Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations and Immunities of 1961. You see, the crates were inspected by anti-terrorism squad as required by Article 36.2 of the Vienna Convention in the presence of Mr. Okon Edet, an attaché at the Nigeria High Commission. You see it? Okon Edet, attaché of the Nigeria High Commission. And one thing you should know, one thing you should know is that this, it doesn't matter the tribe you come from. It doesn't matter the tribe you come from. Somebody say Diko was not a British citizen. Thank you very much. But let us even that's why I said he may not be a British citizen, but you can imagine the level of force and the level of intelligence that the British government put in place as far back as 1984 to make sure that Umaru Diko did not go to Nigeria, as far back as 1984. So I want you people to understand the level of the impunity of extraordinary rendition, the level of the crime of extraordinary rendition, because people do not understand it. So why I'm making this and explaining these things is that I want you to see the picture. I want you to see what the British government did to protect the right of Umaru Diko, and he was not a citizen of the United Kingdom, rather seeking a refuge. There is a difference between a resident of the United Kingdom and that you are a citizen of the United Kingdom. In fact, I want to tell you today that you don't even need to be a resident of the United Kingdom. There are those who can be seeking asylum, seeking international protection, and if you have a valid case, if this kind of thing happen, your country. This is the problem of the people of Nigerians. We shouted about Buhari. Some of us made it very clear. During 2015, we shouted, we told you that a leopard can never change its color. All of you say, Buhari. We say this man is going to kill everybody, and this man is coming for Islamization and Islamization of Nigeria. You say you don't care. It is not possible. We told you, this man is a nomadic man. He didn't even go to school. He don't know how to lead a country. He don't have a certificate. You say, even if he bring NEPA bill, you are going to accept him. And now somebody have, suddenly forgotten that we mentioned all these things that is happening today. And somebody is saying it is not valid because you did not make it known to us before. That ordinarily, am I the one who's supposed to make this thing known to you? No. And you people are even proud, saying you did not make it known. Ordinarily. Is anybody supposed to be telling you about the history of your own country? The same way we are telling you now that the Fulani are coming, the jihad is coming, the Boko Haram is coming to the southern Nigeria. You don't want to listen to us. Until when they come, you will say, you didn't tell us. Everything that is happening today, we told you. We have exposed, even the American Intelligence Agency have exposed how they are going to start killing the prominent people in the southern Nigeria. You people, you see, that is the point. Somebody say Umaru Diko embezzled a lot of money, run to the United Kingdom for protection. And so what? And so what? Embezzled a lot of money and run to the United Kingdom for protection. And so what? And so what? If he embezzled a lot of money, bring in evidence of embezzlement of a lot of money, it is the United Kingdom. You try him. Was Ibori not jailed in the United Kingdom, even though it was later? Was Ibori not jailed in the United Kingdom? If it was about embezzlement, he embezzled the money, was he not the same Buhari that supervised the looting of Abacha, where Abacha looted billions and billions of dollars? And today, after how many years, you are the same Buhari, part of the Abacha loot, is the one who is now collecting the money that he supervised the looting. And the same man came to say Abacha is not corrupt. Somebody say, no, I need to address it. Somebody say, Simon, you cannot even write very well. What is begging? What is begging? I don't know. You want to write begging? If you want to address me, write proper English. Kalkoro, if you want to address me, write a proper English. If you cannot write a proper English, don't come here. If we don't address shorthand writing here. How can you come on public and you are telling me, come in public domain, you are telling me, Simon Ekpa, begin to suspect. I cannot be correcting. I cannot be biting my tongue. Write what I can pronounce very well. What is I begin to suspect that you are a fraud? People will know you later. People will know later. Please, if you want to comment and you want me to address you, write a proper sentence so that I will understand you. You cannot come with a half-baked this thing, and you come here and start commenting on my program. So, but anyway, I know what you want to say. I don't know whether I'm right, but you are saying that you begin to suspect me. I don't know how you are going to suspect me, but anyway, just enjoy the program and enjoy what I'm feeding your brain with. Okay? Now, the point here is that there is law. There is law of a country. If somebody commits fraud, there are due process. If somebody loot money and run away to another country to seek a refuge, there are procedures. There are procedures to follow. You follow the procedure and prove that the person have looted money. And the country where the person is residing will handle the case. Umaru Diko loot money. Umaru Diko loot money. Is that the reason why you should be breaching international law? If Umaru Diko loot money, go and prove that Umaru Diko loot money and follow due process. What we are saying is due process. when this man was coming, we say, this man is not a man of due process. He's a nomadic man. He didn't go to school. He don't know what is law. They say he's not a problem. Now, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was arrested in 2015, so many times they gave order to release him. This man refused. Is that a due process? Did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu loot money in Nigeria? So that's the point here. You don't say somebody loot money, you go and abduct the person. There is a procedure to follow. There is a procedure, and that something is repeating now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu commit crime. You went and committed even worse crime than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu you are alleging. The crime you committed crime against international community. You committed a crime against Kenya. You committed crime, of course, because Kenya is denying. So Kenya is denying, but we know they are complicit in the crime. Now you committed crime against the United Kingdom. So whether the United Kingdom like it or not, we are going to push them into the case. Let us read this story to the end. So I want you to understand Vienna Convention. In presence of Okon Edet, an attaché at the Nigeria High Commission, who was at Stansted Airport on the day of the alleged abduction attempt. Inspections became inevitable in the light of the then recent shooting incident at the Libyan embassy in London, which confirmed that guns were liable to be smuggled into the United Kingdom under the guise of the diplomatic immunity and privileges. Inside each of the two crates were found two men, one Israeli and a Nigerian diplomat. You see? Now, what you don't understand is that that's something that happened in 1984 is happening and repeating itself. Esther Okoro, thank you for the super chat. Esther Okeriafo, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate you for supporting the page. Ugo Omega, thank you very much for the super chat. We appreciate you for supporting this page. Somebody say, yes, because he invested the money in the United Kingdom, and that is why the United Kingdom protected him. Yeah, of course, you can read a lot of meaning to it, but the fact is that you can't just kidnap people and think that they are going to go free, especially on high-profile cases like that. Now, let us go back to Ejimako Alloy statement.
You committed an international crime. You broke your own laws. You broke the laws of the third state from which territory you renditioned that individual. And you broke the laws of the second state of nationality of that individual. That is what is playing out here. Because we have three divergent but also compliant jurisdictions. The three jurisdictions here, Nigeria, Kenya, and UK, their laws prohibit extraordinary rendition. The only legal pathway to grabbing a suspect from one jurisdiction to another for England, for UK, for Kenya and Nigeria is through extradition. It has a process. Nigeria has an Extradition Act, which you can find at the Laws of Federation of Nigeria, Chapter E25. Kenya has its own. It's called Extradition Commonwealth Countries Act. Britain has its own. The three laws are very similar. So there's no conflict of law here. The only conflict of law is that Nigeria chose to broke its own law, Kenyan law and British law. So that conflict will be ventilated in court to see whether there is jurisdiction to try him for any offense, or whether the proper thing to do is it not to return him to the state that he was, despite the bench warrant that was issued by the Federal High Court here. The bench warrant is not a competent legal document to go into a foreign country and illegally grab a suspect. It's not. It should have become one if Nigerian authorities had submitted the process to extradition proceedings in Kenya and succeeded in the final analysis in getting a warrant or order of extradition. It would have been okay. So the first issue before the court here is not to try Nnamdi for any criminal offense, but to have a trial within trial, because extradition is, of course, is an act universal jurisdiction to indict and try and imprison those that are engaged in such conduct. And if this did occur on British soil, if it did, we would have had a throwback to 1984 when Nigeria tried it.
Well, yeah, on this particular one, the only thing is that yes, if they have tried it in the United Kingdom, they wouldn't have succeeded in the first place. That is true. But of course, if they have succeeded in bringing him from the United Kingdom to Nigeria, I believe we are still going the same process. But the only problem and the only difference is that you are going to be seeing diplomats being expelled. You know, these are measures that the countries that are involved can take. So because the only difference here is because he was not abducted on the British soil, so the issue of the issue of expelling a diplomat may come later on, if, you know, as the case may be, because it may get to that point. So now they are taking it very very diplomatically, but I believe the time is coming when there is no compliance from the Nigeria terrorist government. The British may take it up to a different level. But if the crime had taken place in the British soil, then it would have been a different ball game, because it is not just a crime against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is not just a crime against the state. It's not just a crime against breaching the international law, but then it becomes a very serious crime against the British government. So that time it becomes a different thing, and you begin to see a diplomatic tussle with immediate effect. So, but I believe we are getting to that point. So that's what I say. We are getting to that point, because the point here is that the British High Commission, no matter how corrupt she is, no matter, it's not the one that is coming. One thing I will assure you people is that she is not the one that will decide on this case. You know, we have the councils from the United Kingdom, Bidman. Some of you must have heard it. I'm going to pull out the news here. You know, I'm going to pull out the news that they are seeking. They have come to seek the consent of our leader to take over the case. So it is the British High Commission and this law firm in the United Kingdom. They have come to seek the consent to take over the case. So the issue here is going to be very interesting. And that's why we are saying, all of you that are worried, all of those who are now trying to take advantage of the fact that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in prison and they want to do anyhow to the struggle, you all will be disappointed at the end of the day as this case will go. I will advise you all now to retract your step. Retract your step. If you know, you think you are doing something to help this struggle, rather your action is damaging a lot of things. Your action is damaging a lot of things. Retract. Retract from your step. Because at the end of the day, you will lose everything you have done for this struggle. At the end of the day, it is better for you now to retract your step. Everybody in this struggle is doing something, trying to make sure they salvage the situation we find ourselves. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have no case to answer. There are a lot of legal technicalities, a lot of legal questions. The reason why I am not commenting on this, like I said, I will not be commenting. I will not be talking until when somebody talk, especially the legal team. Anytime they talk, I will come and address what they say. And I will choose the one to address, and I will choose the one I will not address. Because I know why I'm doing it. I know why I'm doing it. So we need to sustain this propaganda, not lies, not fake news, not fake information. We are going to be educating and enlightening you on facts and figures. What is going to be the end of this whole thing? Now, having said this, let us listen to Aloy to the end. Thank you very much, Obinna and I, for that super chat. Your messages has been the best. Thanks for the great work. The world is watching through your broadcast, aka Akaji Ofe Mata. Thank you very much for that super chat. We appreciate you for supporting the page. Ifani Chinedu, thank you for super chat. Please, Simon, do not listen to those negative comments. It's a distraction. If you never travel outside Nigeria, you will never know that those living in Nigeria are in dark, bland state. God bless you. Bless you too, Chinedu Ifani. That is true. Those who are in Nigeria, sometimes you need to, when they make that comment, you need to also respond to them to try to explain whether they want to understand or not. Sometimes God will just strike them through your explanation and they will receive electric shock, bah, on their body. Before you know it, by next day, the person is singing the song of Biafra and all the neighbor will be surprised what happened to him. He will begin to tell you that my eyes is not clear. Before I was blind and now I can see. Believe me, it has happened to a lot of people. I know so many people who have told me how I came to their dream and and gave them slap. You know, believe me, I know so many people. In fact, I have so many men of God who have called me and told me how I slapped them in their dream. That what are they waiting for to join Biafra? And they joined Biafra. I'm telling you, and I know some of you are watching me now. Some of you are watching me now. Some of you are watching me. So it is not like, and I don't know that I'm coming to anybody's dream. But so many people have called me to tell me how narrate their story. I'm talking about men of God or pastors. They have called me to tell me, narrate their story, how I have come to the dream to slap them. And not once, not twice, several times. Some of them have to now go and join IPOB and become member of the family, and now they are doing well in their various places. And most of you are watching me now, I believe. But it is not it's just a comment, it's just a side comment. So what we are doing is a divine mandate thing. It's a divine mandate. You know, this struggle has come to a particular level, or I would say a different, we have taken a different dimension. We are going to be very ruthless this time around. Very, very ruthless. Both on this media war and every other thing that we do for this struggle, we are going to be very ruthless and they are going to see it. So immediately we finish this whole battle of releasing our leader, Nigeria government will know that Nketolo Biati have just, arrived. Now, let us listen to Aloy till the end.
And fair. This one they fair because it was on British soil. They created a man named Omar Diko, and they were caught at the airport. It was the same thing. The only thing that differs Diko from Nnamdi Kanu is that Kanu wasn't created, and he was kidnapped in a third state. Diko was kidnapped, created. At the airport, British authorities got suspicious, and the whole thing unraveled. 17 men were arrested, 4 were in prison for between 6 to 8 years and deported when they were out of jail. Britain broke diplomatic relations with Nigeria for 2 years. They expelled the Nigerian ambassador, the high commissioner, and some diplomatic staff found complicit in that grievous crime. And it was a whole lot of noise internationally. And Nigeria's subsequent requests, formal requests, meritorious request for extradition of Diko and the other Nigerians wanted who were in UK were summarily denied by Britain. So there are definitely, for sure, countervailing measures when a nation tries to commit such a grievous crime just because they want to have a suspect before their judicial authorities. There are things that the country should have done right, but they decided not to do it.
Okay, so they've been...
Now, and everything he said here is actually fact, verifiable. And thank you, Ujungwa Channel, for that super chat. God bless you for supporting this page. We appreciate your support. And the question here is that, did the British government jail 17 people for trying to kidnap, trying to kidnap Umaru Diko? Like, it is attempted kidnap. Okay, maybe they succeeded in kidnapping him and putting him, bundling him inside the aeroplane and all that. But they did not succeed in taking him to Nigeria. So it became attempted kidnap. Now, the thing now is that 17 people were jailed. Britain cut diplomatic ties with Nigeria for 2 years. The country expelled both diplomats. This happened in 1984. 1984. And some people who say that it is because Umaru Diko take the money to the United Kingdom. You don't understand. Of course, you may have a point, but let me tell you, you don't understand when it comes to law. When it comes to law, how this country protect their law. Only if you do. Is when it comes to protecting their law and the sovereignty, my brother, they don't know color. They don't know color. They don't know color at all. That is what I want to tell you. It is not Africa where you will be thinking the impact the person have made in your society. What impact has he made? Has the person invested in your country? Has the person done this and done that? They don't think like that. What they are not just protecting Umaru Diko. It was not Umaru Diko. They have not protected Umaru Diko. They want to make sure they protect their own law. The law is supreme. You people should understand. Law is supreme, not you. It is not you that is supreme. It is not your right that is supreme. What is supreme is the law is supreme. And that law, from the law, you have your right. The law gave you the right. The instrument for your protection is derived from the law. So the law is supreme. It is not you. It is not Umaru Diko. People should understand that. So when you begin to, a lot of you don't even know this story. When you begin to hear how the Britain acted, because you have a Nigerian mentality, you will be wondering, they cannot do this without something attached to it. It is not possible. They must have done it because Umaru Diko have carried the money to invest in the United Kingdom. That is a Nigerian mentality. But I'm telling you today, if you are thinking like that, stop thinking like that. They did not do it because of Umaru Diko. They did it because they want to protect their own law. That their own law is the law that gave the right to Umaru Diko, and the law is supreme. So when you breach the law, it is not the Umaru Diko you breach. It is not Umaru Diko you breach. You breach the law. For example, now the crime in the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a different thing. The crime against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now is the torture and the illegal abduction. Of course, it can, but the crime is against the law, against the state, against the treaty, against international law. That is, they have breached international law. They have breached the law of this state. I did not mention Nigeria when I was, because there is no need to mention that Nigeria doesn't have law. Like when a law is say they breach the Nigerian law, the Nigeria, Kenya law, and the British law. I said they breach the Kenyan law and the British law because Nigeria do not have law. Nigeria don't have law. Any country that the law is not supreme doesn't have law. So first of all, For you to tell me that Nigeria have law, you must show me where Nigeria have regarded its law as supreme. Nigeria law is not supreme. The Fulani have destroyed Nigeria law. Nigeria do no longer have law. They live like nomadic people. They make laws for themselves. They order abduction of people from a different country and they repatriate them with private jet because they have access to private jet. Because they have access to private jet. So Nigeria don't have law. And that's why I did not mention the breach of Nigeria law, because Nigeria don't have one. Now, for those of you who do not understand what has happened here, it is not about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is not about anything, but it is all about the law of the land. Now, on the issue of the British firm, let us go to that. Let us bring that news for you. British firm. Now, let me show you this. After all these things I've explained to you, now let me show you the development so far. Now, the development now is that Kanu, British High Commission offers consular assistance, UK law firm to take over. You see, now the thing is now taking in a different, dimension. So thank you, JVM International Incorporated, for that super chat. We appreciate you. Thank you for supporting this page. Now, so when you look at the news, the headline you see here, you find out from the angle or from the context, the whole thing is coming from now, which dimension it has taken. So, like I said, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, whether the British government are very slow in taking action against the Nigeria government. But like I said, it is a process that they have followed, and they are going to follow that process. Nikki Madoka, thank you for that super chat. We appreciate you. Thank you for supporting the page. So it is not about okay, now they did this to Marudiko. Now they are not doing it again to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and all that. Nikki Madoka, thank you also again for the second super chat. So it is not like now they are doing it to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why are they not making all this noise they make that time? Why this and why that? It is because they have succeeded in taking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria. Winifred Emenaka, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate you. I appreciate you all for this support of this page. So now, I want you to all understand what is happening from this exposition and analysis we have done and we are doing today. The British High Commission extended consular assistance to the detained leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Also, a law firm in London being demands seek his consent to take up his case. Punch gathered on Tuesday that Kanu Nigeria lawyer Aloy Ejiamakor delivered 2 forms to the IPOB leader on Wednesday during a visit to the office of the Department of State Services, where he is being detained. Now, the point here is that some of you don't know what is coming to this case. Like we have been able to analyze it to you today. If this happened, in the United Kingdom, it will be completely different. And we know, what is going to happen. We know that Nigeria government do not have case against him, and everybody will be surprised how this whole thing will turn out. So the issue of whether Nigeria state have lost the jurisdiction to try somebody that were extrajudicially, deported or extradited from a different country, by abducting the person, torturing the person, breaching the laws of these two states and its own law, whether that is already they have lost that jurisdiction is a matter of a legal question. And of course, it is valid. That question is valid and on point. And on this note, we are going to bring you to the question and answer section. Remember, we are still coming this evening again. This evening, we are going to come again to have the second batch of this broadcast. I am sorry because the time I gave, I was late because of a lot of things going on. So I came late, and this program started very late. It started very late. So, but now we are going to allow you to come in and make your comment. I want anybody coming here, please maintain 1 minute. 1 minute. If you talk more than 1 minute, I will stop the call and it will be the end. So thank you very much. I'm going to post the link to join this broadcast, and we need you to make your contribution on this. Join the conversation. Join the conversation, please. Here we go. Join the conversation. Click on the link, and you are good to go. Click the link, join the conversation. Thank you, Mr. Soe, for joining. 1 minute, please. Welcome to the program. 1 minute, please. Welcome to the program. Can you reduce the volume? Can you reduce the volume, please?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm sorry, I didn't know how we end. Okay, it's better now, right?
Yes, go ahead. Please, 1 minute.
I don't want it. Yes, 1 minute, and it's just a question, because in that flash, okay, it's like the British firm giving. I read that the link you shared. When I went to the link, it showed that the lawyer went to Mazi with the forms to give approval for the firm to take over. I just wanted to know, are they going to take over completely the case, or they are working hand in hand with his, the lawyers he already have?
They are not going to take over completely. That cannot happen. We have our lawyers in Nigeria who are competent. It is two heads, one. So we have competent lawyer, of which Allah is one of them. So Allah is competent enough too. But when we need to bring more people to come in on board.
Of course. Thank you very much.
To handle it from the British side as well. So it's going to be a holistic approach.
Okay, that reassures me. Thank you very much for giving me.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right. And then OG, good afternoon and good evening and welcome to the program. OG, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Mazi Nnamdi. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Welcome to the program.
Okay. Thank you, Mazi Nnamdi. What I want to point out, because of from the news, they are saying that the judiciary that they will go on vacation 2 weeks, 2 months to affect the case of our leader. That is what I want to find out.
Well, I think it may not affect because like I said, the council to our leader Jimako still maintain that the case will not hold, on the ground that the Nigeria lost its decision to try him. So he did not that the court is on vacation, and for that reason the case will not go. So until please, the noise is too much. The noise is too much. Okay, I think I can take you out and
can you?
Okay, so the question is whether the court is still going to, the trial is still going to hold. So we are believing that the trial is probably may still hold, because I have not heard from any counsel that the trial will not hold. The only thing we are hearing is that court, the judiciary or the high court, they are going on a holiday. They are going on holiday. So going on holiday, they have not come to say directly that it will stop the proceeding or stop the court from proceeding. So we wait until we hear from the lawyers, the legal counsel, the lead counsel, Barrister Ejiofor, if he said that the court is because the judiciary, they are going on vacation, so for that reason the court will not hold, then we will know it is not hold. So for now we are believing that the court should hold until the council comes to say that it will not hold. So thank you very much, ND, for the super chat. We appreciate your support. The Prince of Peace, good afternoon from here.
Good afternoon, Mr. Iba.
Welcome.
Can you hear
program. Me? I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. The question I wanted to ask is there any case as regards to the place of the part Kenya played on this issue of extraordinary rendition on our leader? So because Kenya needs to be brought to book. I don't know if there is anything, any way they have to, brought against them as regards to that. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. That is ongoing. Let me just inform you that the IPOB will not take it very likely. Cases are being initiated against Kenya government. That's all I can say. And yes, we are taking it very seriously.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Right. UC, good afternoon and welcome to the program. Good afternoon, UC. Can you touch your setting? Who is RFI? Who is RFI? Everybody's asking me to block RFI. Who is impersonating him? UC, can you check your audio or your speaker or your mic and do some setting, please? Okay, UC is not talking, so we're going to take you out and come back again when you have set your Ike Chukwuchi Mere. Good evening and welcome to the program. Ike Chukwu, welcome to the program. Ikechukwu Chimere, welcome to the program. Ikechukwu is not talking, so we are going to take you out and come back again later on. Abunwa Biafra. Abunwa Biafra, good afternoon and welcome to the program. Abunwa Biafra, we cannot hear you. Can you check your gadget? Abunwa Biafra, can you check your gadget? Can you check your gadget, please? You are not talking. I'm looking for the RFI to block to block him. We don't need Janjaweed here. All right, Peter. Good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Bro Simon, good evening from here.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you. I am the Peter you advised to apologize last time, I think almost 2 weeks now.
Really? What did you do?
Okay, that day I was mistakenly and carelessly trying to bring issue of talking about our leaders' family, about whether they were aware of what happened in Kenya or whatever. You asked me to apologize immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Please, I want to say something not about your broadcast now, but please, you need to, if you can reach out to one of our brother. I know he's a hardcore Prince. His name starts from Prince D. Let me not mention his name full here. He always broadcasts steady on Facebook. Prince D. Please, if you can talk to him, tell him to soften his pedal now. This is not the time to accuse people who is swallowing our finance or whatever. He should focus on our Mazi's issue. If he did not bring the issue of who is swallowing money when Mazi was available, he should not bring it now. He's bringing a lot of division. And the so-called Ijele Speaks is using all his recent broadcasts and posts to make fun of IPOB. If you go to Ijele Speaks page, you see a lot of rubbish there, and the guy is mentioning his name. So please tell the guy, if you can reach out to the guy, tell him to soften his pedal and he should stop mentioning whoever that is holding our money. We don't need it now. They are causing a lot of tension and trouble for us. We have one target and one goal. Our goal now is to do it. Lambast Nigeria, make sure our leader is safe and free from that place. Not about who is eating money. When our leader comes out, he will handle every situation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I believe he's listening to you as well. Thank you for that. Noted.
All right. Okay.
Right. Excel, welcome to the program. Excel, welcome to the program. You are not talking, we cannot hear you. Okay, can you check your gadget? When you check your gadget, you come back. All right, Emeka, good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Hello, good afternoon, Mazi Simon.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you. Thank you for the good work you are doing.
Thank you.
I want to ask a question. Seeing on how Nigeria government has maneuvered the abduction of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is it legal for him to sit on trial with Nigerian courts without Nigerian government providing legal document that is legal on how they brought him back?
Well, of course, these are the issues. How they brought him back is not Nigeria government will not go as far as providing that. It is our responsibility to bring a case against them on how they abducted him and all that. So they will not do that. You know, in law, if you are the one that is taking somebody if you are a prosecutor, what you do is you don't bring things that will weaken the case you are taking to court. You understand?
Yes.
So you leave it to the opposite person, you know, to do that, to bring a material or evidence or fact that shows that the case is weak. So anything that will bring weakness to the case, they are going to take it away. And that's why I said we are not going. That's why personally, I am not going to be talking on this issue. I will only address issues when the lead councils or when the councils have come to make comment. Then I will begin to talk about it. You know, and not everything they say I'm going to address or analyze, because something I analyze, they're going to use it against us. You understand? So
of course, yeah.
So this is the way we are going to be looking at them. Left for me, I don't even see anybody talking, but especially the issue Aloy raised, the issue of whether they have jurisdiction or not. You know, it means that it's something that is a welcome development, because we need to turn every stone. You know, we need to turn every stone. But some of the comments or some of the issue, you know, is not supposed to be said public yet. You know, not yet. But some of them has been said publicly. But anyway, we are not going to be discussing that. So yes, the Nigerian government may or may not present anything. So then it left that we should be able to provide something. And believe me, the councils to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, they are doing a lot of job, and they have actually succeeded in doing a lot of things. So to prove that something has gone wrong somewhere. So and I believe until we get to the court, we'll be able to know what to do. But for now, it is all speculation and speculation until we go to the court and see what the Nigerian government have to say or what they have to present before we will start to kick it from there.
All right, that's thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to bring you Mazi Chukuma. Welcome to the program. Smart Osawaro Edopolo, thank you for the super chat. This time is the best time to say the truth. He is not bringing any division. Yeah. So Smart, those who call about Darlington, bringing division. This person have responded, or Smart have responded that this is not the time to say division, to bring division. Smart, yes, you are right. Remember that finance is very important, especially funding the ESN requires finance. You know, funding, feeding, and everything that ESN does requires finance. So anything that is going to bring any problem with the finance now, we do not need it, and people need to be told the truth of what is going on, so that they will know that the money they are contributing is going to the channel, is being channeled to what they are contributing it for. So it is also a very crucial issue and a very crucial point. Personally, I will come later on to talk on the finance, and I will, let us allow the dust to mellow down first. I personally, when I have gathered everything I need, I will be able to make, if necessary, to make a broadcast on that finance, and then we can put the world and everybody to know what is going on and what they should do and what has happened, and especially the position of our leaders. So what Darlington did, maybe right, maybe wrong, but no matter what happened, the deed has been done. We only have to be trying to make sure we correct wrong impressions when they come. We have to always make sure we make the people who are putting their faith on this struggle to know that they are not being misled, or the money they are contributing are being used for the exact things they are being contributed for. So thank you very much, Smart, for that.
or whatever she's called.
Yes.
Yeah. England has been used to exploiting we Africans. They enslaved us. They exploit our natural raw materials. They test brains from Nigeria, that place called Nigeria, bring them to the UK, and they become professors, engineers, surveyors. They ran out to the European Union out of whatever reason. And now they have a shortage of manpower, and they have resorted back again to dangle a carrot before our people come to the UK, study, become a doctorate degree holder, then you stay 3 years and blah, 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 blah. How long will this go on? These people are only interested in their own progress and success.
Exactly.
And they use us and use us. They are our raw materials. Now they have shifted to exploit our intellectual ability, bring our people into England. We are just exporting young people who are the people who are going to build the country called Biafra, who are the people who will do the fighting. I liked what you did. I've been looking forward to you talking about it, and you eventually did. You have to, if she doesn't get the message, we will send her on her Twitter account. They need to know. We don't need to continue to spoon feed England. They use our slave labor. They are using our oil today. Now they got out of the European Union. They are lacking manpower, and they are coming to Nigeria to tell us to come and study and stay in England. To do what? When will this end? So our people have to open their eyes, man. You are doing very well. Thank you. Let me not take so much time so others can talk. Thank you so much for the opportunity, young man.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that.
Okay.
Wonderful.
All right.
Thank you. All right. And Ujungwa, I believe Ujungwa channel have acknowledged your £50 super chat. Thank you very much for that super chat. Somebody just reminded me now, but I believe I have already acknowledged that. And again, Alenora Okoro, again, thank you for again another super chat. Please leave room for legal team to do their job in district. Due process takes time. We Biafrans are not going to behave like Janjaweed who jumped the law. Yes, Okoro, that's right. And that's why, that's why I am not talking on these things, because I expect the legal team to, keep some things in the secret, and let us be looking at them. And those things that are supposed to be public, especially for us to use to make a broadcast to our people to know that everything is well, they should make it public. But those things that have to do with technicalities, we should continue to be secret, confidential. Ujungwa, welcome to the program. Ujungwa, you have made a very wonderful super chat today. Hope you are talking. Welcome to the program.
Hello, Samuel.
Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the program.
Oh, thank you. I must confess, your gospel have really enlightened me, and I am like political conscious right now as a Biafran, and that it's all you're doing. So I'm really happy. One thing I'd like to ask first is, I want to find out, is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have received a kind of medical attention? And also want to find out if you are still receiving the speech jingle that you were requesting for, because my daughter would like to send a piece to you. And if it is possible, yeah, you send us an email, because she was actually going on your your private website, so we couldn't find the email there. So if you're still receiving, then she's gonna send in a piece, and we were asking for the email.
Yes, please. I've received a couple of those, but yes, I am still receiving. If do I send you my email in the private chat here, or do you have it?
Yes, please. Yes.
All right. Let me send it in the private.
Yeah. So I would like to know if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have started receiving like a medical attention. So because that one kills me. We always put him in prayers, and we really want to know if he's you know, like being attended to now, or are they still like, you know, doing now, you know, the nice way they do their things.
Yeah.
So I'm really eager to know if
yeah. That's a very good question. But what the only thing I will answer you on that is that he is doing very, very fine. He is doing very, very fine, and not until the lead council, you know, brief us on that aspect of receiving medical attention. But what I know is that he is doing very fine. So you know, when I say he's doing very fine, it's a coded language. So you understand that he's doing very, very fine.
Yeah.
But when we have a concrete
then another thing I would like to add is I have to
Okay, I say when we have a concrete report on the medical thing, then of course we are going to, when we are satisfied and we have a concrete report on the medical whether the medical team has come on stuff like that, then we are going to make it a public. Like, you know, that's why I have been saying that there are so many things we don't want to I wouldn't want to discuss unless I hear from the council, you know, then I'll begin to talk about it. So I just don't want to go to be in front, you know, when the lead council have not made comment on that. So it is because whichever comments they make concerning this medical treatment, that's what we are going to push to the public. But for now, what I'm very, very sure is that he's doing very, very fine. Hello, Jun, are you there? Hello, Ju, are you there?
All right, that's good. I'm happy to hear that. If I can just quickly add this, is a kind of advice to those of them who are, I'm still here. So I just want to add an advice, those of them who are happy about the new development about the UK offering a kind of study opportunity for Nigerians. Please, I want you to know I'm in the UK for this qualification, but today I am still working as a beauty therapist. Trust me, once you're above 25 and you come to this country to study, after all the money you've wasted, all the time, you are going to compete with the real British kids in this country. Some of my uni mates, they end up doing security jobs in this country, and the ladies end up doing support work. So I want you to know that whatever they are promising you, it's shambolic. I've been living in this country for a while. I've got all this qualification, but I couldn't compete with the real British kids in this country. So I end up going back to what I trained to do. I'm a beauty therapist, and that's what I'm doing. No good job for you if you're above 25 and you study in the UK or the Nigeria. So please, if you're happy and rejoicing that this is a free will for you to come here, study, get a good job, and do all that, trust me, you are not going to be able to compete with a real citizen. Okay, so that's one thing I want to, chip in. So I hope this will get to a lot of people, especially those ones who are really castigating you when you tweeted about it, trying to enlighten people that all of this is kind of new business for them. For the fact that they stated that is a new innovation is a business. So I read business management in this country, and if you listen to her, every time that she used was a business time. So you should know it's a new business. And please, Nigerians or whoever you are, especially the Biafrans, we don't care about the Nigerians. The Nigerian, you can do whatever you like, but if you're a Biafran, I want you to listen. In this country, after 25, you cannot compete with the British kids. They are promising you, and you end up to be a security worker or a support worker if you're a lady. So please don't listen to them. Do not listen to them. So Sam, that's what I want to say. Thank you for giving me the opportunity today. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And please keep the good work, and we're by your side. Whoever is going to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, please tell him that we are here at his back. Me and my daughter every day we read the Psalm, and we always put him in our prayer. There's one little secret. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is like an uncle to my daughter, because I'm married from Umwahia, and my husband mom is the mom's sister. So we are always like, you know, we're missing his live show. We're really missing him, and we'll pray that he is going to be out soon.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And then also remember the email, so she can send the jingle. All right, and thank you, Roses and Charles.
All right then. Okay, I will. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
All right. Thank you, Roses and Charles. Uche Onye Adi, fine, but he should stop accusing people. He's creating unnecessary disunity. Let him take his finding to DOS to deal with. Okay, all right. The message has been heard, and I believe is watching. And the people should understand that you know, the issue we are addressing. Of course, this is a question and answer, so you can bring any issue at all. You know that, and those that I will be able to address, I will address it. And those that I don't know how to address it, I will tell you I don't know how to address it. So thank you, BB King. Good evening, welcome. And then also thank you very much, BB King, for the super chat. Despite all exposition, there is enough willing slave for them to recruit as students. Thank you, BB King, for that super chat. All right, Oge Uba, welcome to the program.
Hello, Simon. Thank you for the good job you are doing. We really, really appreciate it. And we pray that God will continue to bestow you with such a marvelous wisdom and strength. Then my question is regarding the UK firm and the banksman taking up the case of Nnamdi Kanu. Yeah, I was just then thinking and worrying. How are they going to operate? Would they be attending a Nigerian court, or would they be going into international criminal court? I don't know. I'm a bit not clear how they're going to operate or how they'll be dealing with the case.
Well, they will be dealing with the case with Nigeria. Of course, the mode of operation and how this whole thing will be handled is still yet unclear to a lot of us. And of course, subsequently, as time goes on, we'll be able to know, you know, how and you know, how they are going to step in. Of course, there are cases to the International Criminal Court. There are cases to different courts, and then of course these people will be able to you know, organize these and organize and coordinate the legal team. And of course, they are going to put heads together. You know, when they say two heads are better than one,
yeah.
And then of course, there are people from the United Kingdom who will also be dealing with the United Kingdom, the UK government. You know, the pressure will be coming also from them to the United Kingdom government. So it is not like somebody in Nigeria is just in Nigeria and contacting the British High Commission. So now we, you know, the law firm will be dealing also with the people, with the government of the United Kingdom to see
Okay.
how. So I believe that so a lot of things are happening. We are holding Nigeria and we are holding Kenya government. We are also holding the United Kingdom, and this is going to be a holistic fight. That's like we have promised Biafra. So we are not leaving any stone unturned.
Okay, I see. Yeah, that's a good one. Thank you so much for your explanation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Right. And then thank you very much, Nwa Uba Diego, for that super chat. We appreciate you for supporting this page. Emandi, welcome to the program.
Yeah, welcome, Mr. Simon.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, welcome. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Your voice is very low.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm grateful for the good work you are doing. I'm much grateful because of how you are being able to, gather people's opinion, hear from people, talk with people. In short, you are just like a one family in diaspora. So thank you very much for the good work.
Thank you. Thank you.
The main reason why I came in here is that there is one of our sisters that did a very good work. So, and I so much love the work. So at least know her is a job, is a very good work for encouraging each and every one of us to know that in this struggle we need God, and it's only God that can help us, and it's only God that can deliver us from the hands of our oppressors. He says that we should call him in the time of our trouble, and he will always there for us. So I believe this time is we have done every other mathematics we need to do. We have done all our mathematics. So this is time for us to put our heads together and pray for God, so that God will come and done the remaining things. The encouragement there is that God is not asleep. He's there because he's the master plan. He has been the one that has been planning all these things. There is one thing I always like in our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Anytime he want to enter any broadcast, he always say, I will first of all acknowledge the presence of God, knowing that God is the superior in everything. So my thank you very much for giving me that opportunity. That just word of encouragement I want to give. We should not give up. We are almost there. Let's just say that this is enemy at the gate, so we don't need to give gap so that enemy will enter. So they are at the gate and they will remain at the gate forever. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you very much. Yeah.
This is the music, right?
Yeah.
We are fighting for, and that freedom we must get in the name of Yeshua. We are biafra, children of Israel. In the name of Yeshua, we must conquer. We are biafra, children of Israel. In the name of Yeshua, we must conquer. Say, biafra, children of Israel. In the name of Yeshua, we must conquer. We must conquer. Children of Israel. In the name of Yeshua, we must. We are the chosen generation. We are the royal priesthood. The peculiar people. The light of the nation. We are God's choice.
All right. Good afternoon from here. Johnson Tuma, welcome to the program. We can't hear you. we can't hear you. Can you check your gadget? It seems it is not working. All right, Holy B, good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Yeah, good afternoon, Simon. Can you hear me clear over there?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Hello, sir.
I can hear you loud and clear.
First, I just want. Okay, okay. Thank you very much. I just want to inform you I'm a first-time caller and want to use this opportunity to thank you for the marvelous job you're doing.
Thank you very much.
Guys, you have been doing a yeoman job. Doing a yeoman job. Please, I just want to ask one. Yeah, I just want to ask one question. On this our leaders travel, the abduction of the Janjaweed, zoo Janjaweed. The UK. Last time we heard about the UK House saying that they are going to deliberate on the issue. So I just find that they have the UK government been able to take a particular abduction of our leader. Yeah.
They have not made their position, not yet to my knowledge. Of course, I believe the day it was said to be debated, they have brought it to the House, and I did not have further information on that. And as soon as I have more information, I will make it public. So they have, but they have not made a position. And of course, probably because of what has happened that compelled the British High Commission in Nigeria to also get involved. So with the diplomatic process. So we are waiting and see how things unfold.
Beautiful. Also, I use this opportunity also to inform the most Biafrans that are close in the house. There are some information they had there. What we are doing here, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm saying that, yeah, okay. I'm saying opportunity to tell the Biafrans there are some information that we don't divulge in this particular medium. They should understand that this medium is worldwide. As we are talking from Diaspora, the Janjaweed back home are also monitoring what is going on. So there are some information that doesn't need to be on air. If they have information, they should go underground and deliver their information so that it can be classified as a classified. Once more, I want to congratulate you for the job you are doing. We all are supporting you. Also, at the same time, we are praying for our leader Nnamdi Kanu. It's going to happen to him. He's coming out stronger, and with the mandate that one surely.
Exactly. Thank you. Right. I'm going to bring you now. Who is next?
Hi, can you hear me? Okay. Hi, Simon. Can you hear me? Hi, Simon. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. For a minute, I kind of lost you there. Yeah. So let me call doing a good job. You know, your daily sermons. But just people are thinking we can change the Nigerian narrative from the National Assembly front. Truthfully, there's really like no pathway to changing or restructuring Nigeria. If this electronic transmission does not tell the South to wake up that there is nothing, because they have the numbers there. Because in the National Assembly, the North does not have party. Although they're trying to make this thing look like an APC versus PDP stance, but realistically, it's a North versus South kind of stance. Where abstain pressure or whatever. If you're trying to, in the Nigerian constitution, aid like a referendum or change, it will never happen. And this electronic transmission showed it. Now they've used the NBC and they're trying to cow everybody in, like make it fair so that you can now report things. And they keep testing all these little laws here and there. And what's the South doing? They're just still working it. They'll just complain for maybe one week max on Twitter. They'll just complain, but then they will move on. I tell you, if they bring Sharia to the South, we will complain maybe 2 weeks, but we'll move on. It's what it is. It's life. Yeah, life continues. You know, because we've been programmed like that. You start seeing, and the North has this way. The Fulanis, somehow they've eaten so deep into the South that no matter what they push to us, you see the Southerners even championing their cause for them, and it will start making it look like, okay, 50-50, okay, it's one of these people that have sold out their soul, these oligarch or caliphate not. You know, I don't know mock oppression. Like, I was not born during the era of colonization.
you know, to Kuje because of medical reasons. So, and I believe that application will be heard. The court is going on vacation. Is it on from the 23rd? From the 23rd or something. So we have time, and we are looking forward to see him move from that place where he is to the appropriate place. So please, on this note, I'm going to end the program here. I didn't know I'm going to stay this long. I wanted to have very short program, and then so that I will have the time for evening. And right now, I don't know whether I still have time. I still have time to have any program, but we're going to say about that. So thank you for being part of this program. For those who did not speak, please, we're going to speak in the next program. So just keep your eye on the page, and always remember to copy the link from the web link, share it on your social media platform, share it on your page, because that is the only way people will know that we are broadcasting from the Enter Biafra Channel 1. Very, very, very important. So thank you, and may God bless Biafra. May God bless Oduduwa. May God bless Middle Belt. May God bless Arewa if they are going to say my prayer. May God bless ESM. May God bless IPOB worldwide. May God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless Odibo. May God bless all Yoruba agitators. May God bless you watching me now, and see you again as soon as possible. Thank you.